Hello, beautiful souls. Today is 11/11. So, November 11th, and whether or not you're a spiritual person, believe in numerology, some type of 11/11 portal where we can connect with our higher selves, get guidance on our next steps in life, it doesn't really matter because I wanted to just turn on the camera today and tell you to just keep going. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Maybe you're just starting out, maybe music production is frustrating for you. Keep going and stick with it because you have no idea where this journey is going to take you. When I started out, I wanted to be a DJ, right? I wanted to be a touring DJ, make all these club bangers. And over time, those dreams faded away and were replaced with different ones. So right now, for example, I'm working on an action adventure video game, and it's probably the most fun project I've ever worked on. So just stick with this craft because the fact that it even exists honestly just blows my mind, right? You can just go into the DAW, start turning some knobs, loop some stupid bass sound, and all of a sudden you're just in the flow state, right? It's incredible. The fact that it could be, a Friday night, maybe none of your friends are going out, you're not sure what to do. You're never going to be bored. You can just go into the DAW and it's just infinite creativity. It's insane. I can't believe that this craft exists. And so I will say, if you are starting out and getting frustrated, that happens to everyone. Maybe you've been doing it for 5 years and you're frustrated. Just stick with it because it does become more fun over time. And like I said, you just never know where your journey is going to lead, So are you going to play it safe? Are you going to just give up and go back to the rat race of sort of, let's go to work, come home, and just numb out, right? Nothing wrong with numbing out sometimes, right? Watch a little TV, whatever, play some video games. I do that all the time. But are you going to live a numb life, or are you going to live a little bit risky and passionate and put yourself out there, right? Are you going to turn on the camera on 11/11 and make a video and not care if people in the comments say, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about? Because they will. And there's probably an element of truth to that, right? Everyone has some nuggets of truth, and everyone spews a little bit of BS. So fair enough, right? But what I wanted to really say today is to just keep going because it's paid off, and it's made my quality of life. It's boosted my quality of life in so many ways that I just can't even explain, right? Even small things like now, where I live, if I want to play a DJ show once a month at a local place, I have a platform, I can do that, right? If it's one of my friends, a month ago, it was one of my friends, her bachelorette party. And so I also had a DJ gig that night, and we're like, yeah, she loves Kesha. So I just played a bunch of Kesha all night at a place where you probably shouldn't be playing that much Kesha, right? And just small things like that will start to happen, right? I've met tons of friends through this craft. Like I've traveled to Hawaii through the producer dojo, met like 16 great friends. We still see each other all the time. So just stick with it. You don't know where it's going to lead. And as long as you show up authentically and you check in with yourself. So that's why on a day like today, I think it's a good time to stop and figure out where are my unique passions and skills? Where am I spending time? Maybe where can I shift some of my time? And, where can I let go, right? It is important to let go of certain things so that you can free up time for other stuff. So check in with yourself, keep showing up authentically. I'm sure you're doing way better than you think you are. All musicians think that their music is not as good as it is. And so as long as you're putting yourself out there and living with a life of passion, you really can't go wrong. And I feel like I have no regrets because I've lived in that way. And yeah, I am sort of patting myself on the back and sort of taking a moment to say, good job, taking the risky route and trying something different, right? Because I worked in finance before this. I worked in finance for 5 years, and I took the risk. I said, I'm going to leave this cozy desk job, try something different. And honestly, I haven't looked back since then. So anyways, I hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for watching, and I'll put out some new videos soon. I took a little bit of a break, but I got tons of ideas flowing, and I'm looking forward to, connecting with you all as well. Got some one-on-one teaching slots that I'm going to be opening up soon, getting back into that a little bit. And if you want to DM me on Instagram, I haven't started the program yet, but I'm also a soccer coach, and that's just what I love to do. I like to train people that are serious about the craft and want to really, really, level up and sort of connect with the deepest parts of their soul and figure out like what is your unique message for the world. So if you're interested in that, you can DM me on Instagram. It's at DJ Samson Sound. Other than that, hope you all have a good one. Peace.